Okay, so it needs to.
Oh, okay. So, okay. Can you see me
Okay.
now?
Yeah, so it's not, we're live.
Oh,
But hello.
hello. Hi, world.
Hello, world. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Are
So,
we
but
6:30 yet? I don't have a
uh,
clock in front of me.
with just a couple minutes. So,
Okay. All right. We'll be with you very shortly.
all right. I'm just making sure that our stream is coming through loud and clear on the YouTube Live.
Yes. Can you hear me well? Yeah.
All right. Oh,
Testing,
I see
testing.
us both.
Yep.
I think we can hear us on the YouTube Live. I'm gonna fill a cup of water and then here we
Good.
go.
I'm going to take a sip myself.
Yeah, it's very important. Just, oh my
Stay
God, Rabbi
hydrated.
Viva, I really don't want to. Our YouTube link has COV in the
Oh,
description.
there's no link.
No, it does.
Go.
Facebook homepage.
No, YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
YouTube. Just hit our YouTube stream. Okay. We're live now, honey.
This is the thing about being live. We're live.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Scott, if you're going to listen to that here, please put off the sound.
All right. All right.
All right. We're ready?
We're ready.
Okay. Okay, great. Welcome and Shabbat Shalom. I'm
Shabbat
Rabbi
Shalom.
Aviva Bass.
And I'm Cantor Jake Harris.
And we are here live from Delray Beach, Florida. It is Friday Night Live, Erev Shabbat Live. Yay!
Yay.
I'm not going to tell you any jokes, though. But we're so happy to be here. And we're trying this format for the first time, this YouTube Live. So we're doing this because we really want to worship with you rather than giving you something that was pre-recorded earlier in the week and edited and fine-tuned for any mistakes. Hint, hint, we may be making some, and we just will go on. And as if it were a service in the sanctuary with all of you. So I'm so happy to be here with you now. So speaking of sanctuary, because we are unable to be in our sanctuary this evening and haven't for some time, I thought it's really important for us to remember that the true sanctuary is really within. We carry the sanctuary with us wherever we go. So we're going to sing for you tonight and with you tonight, Sanctuary.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Ve'asuli mikdash v'shachanti b'tocham va'anachnu nivarech Yah me'ata ve'ad olam.
Beautiful. I can't sing with Cantor Jake because otherwise we would throw each other off. It's one of these technical things they have not quite figured out yet. So please know that I'm singing on the inside, and I'm inviting you all to please sing whenever Cantor Jake is singing. So for many of us, trying to find a place of joy in these difficult times, it may be tough, or it may be day to day, some days easier than others. So I wanted to share with you a reading, and this is from a 20th century rabbi, Rabbi Chaim Shmulevitz, and he said the following: "We visualize life as but a means for joy and pleasure, as merely the medium through which to experience those fulfillments. We talk about things worth living for. Yet in our superficial view of life, we fail to appreciate the most profound joy of all, life itself." So we are all grateful to be here today. And in a moment, I'll be making the Kiddush. And we say before Kiddush, L'chaim, which is to life. We don't say L'chaim tovim, to a good life. We can't necessarily control the circumstances in which we find ourselves, but we can control our gratitude for the life that we have. I'm just going to mention the reason why we are not lighting candles is that we want to do that after our service and give you the opportunity after the service to do so with your families. And it's not really safe in this place in my house. So we're going to go on to the Kiddush. And I have here some blackberry manischewitz this week. Yep.
That's the good stuff.
My favorite. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make Kiddush, and if you'd like to join me, please do. It's on pages 122 to 123, or 123, I think, in your Siddur. I'm not looking at it now. Vayhi Erev vayvoker yom shishi, vayachulu hashamayim v'haaretz v'chol tzivam, vayachal Elohim vayom hashvi'i v'lachto asher asa, vayishpot vayom hashvi'i mikol melachto asher asa, vayvarach Elohim et yom hashvi'i vaykadesh oto ki vo shavat mikol melachto asher bara Elohim lasot. Savri l'chaim, Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri hagafen. Amen. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotov, v'ratzavanu. Shabbat kodsho be'ahavav ratzon hinchilanu, zikaron lemase bereshit, ki hu yom techila lemikra kodesh, zecher letziat Mitzrayim, kivanu v'chata ואותנו קידשת מכל העמים, ושבת קודשך באהבה וברצון הנחלתנו. ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. אמן. לחיים.
L'chaim.
We now come to the song, the quintessential song of Shabbat, Lecha Dodi, and we're going to do something a little bit different tonight, aren't we, Jake?
In fact, we are. So, due to this being a live service and doing things a little differently, we're just going to do 2 verses of Lecha Dodi as opposed to the traditional 4. Modern times, modern problems, modern solutions. Not really a problem to be here on Shabbat, I guess, but the solution for us in our spirituality and our prayer is for Lecha Dodi verses 1 and then 9. Going right to Boi Chala, the last verse, Boi V'Shalom. So we'll sing a Lecha Dodi in between those, but we're just going to do these 2 verses. So I hope that you'll sing along wherever you are at. And I know that Rabbi Aviva is singing.
You muted yourself. You're muted.
I meant...
You.
Let's try that one more time, folks. Beautiful technologies. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila. Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad Hishmianu el hamiuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad V'shem u'l'tiferet v'letzihila Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila Boi v'shalom ateret pala Gam b'simcha uv'zola toch emunei am segula Boi chala Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila Lecha Dodi likrat kala yaradai 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 bnei Shabbat nekavila.
We remain standing for the Barechu, the call to worship. Page 146.
Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
We turn now to page 148 for the Maariv Aravim.
All right, and for Maariv Aravim, we're going to sing a song by Noam Katz called Roll Into Dark, Roll Into Night. And so for this one, we're going to start off with some English, and the English is as follows. Roll into dark, roll into light. So wherever you're at, if you're watching this, go ahead and repeat with me. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. All right, so for the second part of the song, we're going to be in the prayer book on page 148, as Rabbi Aviva had said. And if we count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lines down. Borei yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshech, choshech mipnei or. That's going to be the text for the next part of this tune. So I hope wherever you're at, you'll go ahead and sing with me. And if you just want to sing Yai Dai Dai, of course, that's always more than acceptable. In fact, it's invited. So roll into dark, roll into light. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei, borei, om v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Roll into dark, roll into light. Night becomes day, day turns to night. Borei om v'layla, golel or mipnei choshech, golel or mipnei choshech, v'choshech mipnei or. Baruch atah Adonai HaMaariv Aravim.
Amen. Amen. The next prayer is the Ahavat Olam prayer. And this is a prayer about God's love for us as the Jewish people. And as such, I wanted to read a reading about love by Rabbi Sheila Peltz Weinberg. And she said this: stripped away of the work, worry, and stress of the week, all that remains is love. Love in myriad verbal garments, in myriad melodies. Our pause on the seventh day allows us to fill our beings with love, ever flowing forth from creation. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael.
Amen.
And now we continue with Shema. Please rise. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Avad. Please be seated as we continue with V'ahavta. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu advarim ha'eleh asher anochi mitzavacha hayom al levavecha v'shinantam levanecha v'dibarta bam v'shivtacha b'veitecha uv'lachtecha v'aderech uv'shochbecha uv'kumecha וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך, למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים, להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אדוני אלוהיכם אמת. In a moment, we will sing a song that our ancestors sang as they went forth from a very, very narrow place of Mitzrayim through the Sea of Reeds and the land beyond. We've been denied many freedoms in this time of the coronavirus, and we're not used to it. We're not used to being denied anything. Really, in America, we pretty much have all we need at our fingertips, have all we want, when we want it, at the moment we want it. And now we have to live in a new paradigm. But we remember how our ancestors went from one paradigm into a completely new paradigm, an open, expansive paradigm. And we join together and rejoice in that moment, knowing that God willing, it will come for us sometime soon with the Mi Chamocha, which we sing on page 158.
Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Yai da 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 da. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi chamocha nedar b'kodesh. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh. Torah tehilot Oseh Shalom. Torah tehilot Oseh Shalom. Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. Malchutecha ra'u v'necha bokeh hayam lifnei Moshe u'Miriam. Ze Elianu ve'amru, ze Elianu ve'amru, Adonai imloch leolam va'ed. die, die, die. Yai, die, 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 die. Yai, die, 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 die. Yai, die, 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 die. Yai, die, 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 die. V'nemar ki fadar Adonai et Yaakov. Ugalo mi'ar chazach mimenu, Baruch atah Adonai, Gal Yisrael. Amen. So that setting of Mi Chamocha and also the Hashkiveinu that we're about to sing are written by somebody who is very special to the Jewish musical community, a gentleman by the name of Dan Nichols. And Dan Nichols combines melodies that are lively, that are extremely singable and beautiful, and he also has a background in classical music. He's trained in music, and you can hear it in the songs that he writes. There's so much depth to them. And he's very, very much involved in the URJ, which we, Temple Sinai, are affiliated members of, the Union for Reform Judaism. And unfortunately, today, recently, this week, they released a statement that the URJ summer camps were all going to be canceled due to coronavirus. And so I saw Dan posting on Facebook. He's such a big presence to those kids in the URJ and at those camps. So here at Temple Sinai, Rabbi Aviva and I just want to give a really heartfelt shout out to Dan Nichols, to the entire URJ camp community, and to all the kids who are now not going to be able to go to summer camp. And so we don't have the camps to go to. Some of my greatest memories come from summer camp. But we do have the music, especially of Dan Nichols. So we'll sing together Dan Nichols' Hashkiveinu, and it will hopefully encapsulate us with beautiful sounds, just as camp would have, with beautiful memories and a place to be. Hashkiveinu can be found on page 160. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Spread the shelter of your peace over us. Guide us in wisdom, compassion, and trust. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. Guide us for the sake of your name. Shield us from hatred, sorrow, and pain. Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom V'hamidenu shomreinu lechaim. 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 Baruch atah Adonai apore sukat shalom aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al Yerushalayim. Amen. Thanks, Dan.
In a moment, we will rise once more for the tefillah, or Amidah. If you look on page 163, at the very bottom of the page, there is a quote there from Echad Ha'am, and it says, "More than the Jewish people has kept Shabbat, Shabbat has kept the Jewish people." Right now, we're not keeping Shabbat exactly the same as we were before this all happened. We would all gather in the sanctuary together, and that was part of our Shabbat observance together. But we are to remember that Shabbat is still here for us, even if we're not keeping Shabbat the same as we used to. Shabbat is still here, and we're able to connect both with God and with one another, as we are doing now in this special way. So with that in mind, we turn to page 164, and please rise if you are able for the tefillah.
Adonai sifatai tiftachu fi agi tehilatecha. Adonai, open up my lips that my mouth may declare your praise. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei avotenu v'imotenu, Elohei Avraham, Elohei Yitzchak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol, Hagibor v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim, V'konei Hakol, V'zocher Chastei Avot V'imahot, U'mevi Geula Livnei V'neihem, Leman Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer U'Moshiach U'Magen. Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham ve'ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor leolam Adonai, Mechayei hakol atah rav lehoshia. Morid hatal, Mechalkel chaim bechesed, Mechayei hakol berachamim ravim, Zomech noflim verofech olim, Umatir asurim, Umekayem emunato lishenei afar, Michamocha ba'al gevurot, Umido melach, Melech memit umechaye, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'eman ata lehachayot hakol. Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei hakol. Ata kadosh v'shimcha kadosh, u'kedoshim b'chol yom ya'alelucha selah. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
Please take a few moments now and think about a time when you felt embraced by the divine, secure in the knowledge that you are loved. And as you're remembering that, bring that awareness to you now as God surrounds you in the holiness of Shabbat.
Oseh Shalom bimromav, Yaseh Shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Yaseh Shalom aleinu. Oseh Shalom bimromav, Yaseh Shalom aleinu. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh Shalom, Yaseh Shalom, Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
This is the time of our service in which we think of those who are in need of healing. Of course, our hearts go out to all of those who are struggling with the COVID virus in our community and in all communities all around the world. And we are also thinking of many in our own community and those whom our friends and neighbors think of now as their loved ones who are in need of healing. Since we don't have the benefit of scrolling names down a screen, I'm going to read to you the names of those whom we know are in need of healing now, but please add your own names that you know of to this list as we do so. Our members in need of healing: Dr. Hal Bass, Eli Berg, Martin Chazen, Marilyn Cohen, Aline Greif, Bruce Heller, James Hernan, Olivia Eisenwasser, Wilma Billy Kahn, Vicky Kushner, Geraldine Maylinder, Barton Maneker, Marilyn Miller, Steve Nacht, Susan Postal Sweet, Debbie Santa Romita, Rosie Sapidin, Carol Schoenberg, Paul Schoenberg, Judy Shoemaker, Sandy Silver, Jerome D. Simon, Joyce B. Simon, Lynn Strime, Zena Wagner, Warren Weiss, and Sam Weinman. Our non-members, some of whom are actually family members of our members: Norm Alper, Harry Bass, Phil Benamy, Warren Bennett, Judy Bentley, Sandy Cohen, Stuart Crames, Marcia DeVasto, Ray Freshman, Marilyn Friedman, Kenny Gabor, Lawrence Carbuz, Morris Goldberg, Adele Hartman, Brij Carre, Nancy Carre, Pat Kramer, David Leibstein, David Lack, Janice Larrett, Alan Levy, Tanya London, Ida Margette, Harvey Metzger, Sherry Narenberg, Dr. Martin Oppenheim, Sandra Oppenheim, David Osterman, Manny Pastor, Maddox Secato, Judy Scheinberg, Sherry Simon, Judith Skolnick, Kimberly Stewart, Anita Weber, Rachel Yaffe, and Herbert Zlotnick. Some of you I know have shortened or nicknames, but I read them as they were. Of course, we know you by the name that you go by. But we send you all our love and our care as we pray for you now. And please hold in your hearts the names of those whom you are thinking of now who are in need of healing.
shebeirach avotenu mikor habracha leimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishebeirach imotenu mikor habracha leavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
One of many occurrences that we are missing by not being together in the sanctuary is our Torah service, so that we can hear Torah being chanted. I'd like to invite all of you, as Jake prepares to chant the Torah, which he is going to put on the screen for you to see. I want you all, anyone who wishes to do so, to stand or stand in spirit and rise up and say the bracha with me for an aliyah. So we're being all called up. Ya'amdu kol hakila li'aliyah. Barechu et Adonai hamborach. Baruch Adonai hamborach leolam va'ed. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech ha'olam. Asher bachar banu mikol ha'amim, v'natan lanu et Torato. Baruch atah Adonai, noten ha'Torah. Amen.
Amen. Lo tasu avel b'mishpat, lo tisaf nedal, v'lo tedar pnei gadol, b'tzedek tishpot amitecha, lo telech rachil b'amecha, lo tamod al dam re'echa, ani Adonai. Lo tisana et achicha bilvavecha, hocheach tochiach et amitecha, velo tisa alav chet. Lo tikom velo titor et bnei amecha, V'ahavta lireacha Chamocha Ani Adonai. And you can see the translation here on the screen, but I'm just going to go ahead and read that as we are doing the mitzvah of actually intoning this knowledge. You shall not render an unfair decision. Do not favor the poor or show deference to the rich. Judge your kinsmen fairly. Do not deal basely with your countrymen. Do not profit by the blood of your fellow. I am God. You shall not hate your kinsfolk in your heart. Reprove your kinsfolk, but incur no guilt because of them. You shall not take vengeance or bear a grudge against your countrymen. Love your fellow as yourself. I am God.
Thank you, Jake. And now together we say the closing bracha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher natan lanu Torat emet v'chayei olam nata b'tochenu. Baruch Ata Adonai Noten HaTorah. Amen. And now a Mishaberach for all of us. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham Yitzchak v'Yaakov v'imotenu Sarah Rivka Rachel v'Leah. May the Holy One who blessed all our ancestors bless all of us who have come up today in honor of God, in honor of Torah, in honor of Shabbat, and in honor of our commitment to our sacred community. May we all be blessed with good health, long lives, filled with joy and peace and love in our homes and success in all of our labors. May we merit to see one another again in our sanctuary very soon. And God, please hold us until that time. And may we see success in all of our labors along with all of our family and friends, and along with the entire house of Israel and the entire world. And let us all say, Amen. Shakach, Jake.
Toda rabah.
Love your neighbor as yourself. This is a dictum not found only in Jewish tradition, but is found in some form in most of the major religions around the world. Who has not heard of the golden rule of Christianity? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. But some of you may not know the Hindu maxim, those acts that you consider good when done to you, do unto others, none else. Or the Buddhist saying, hurt not others in ways that you yourself would find hurtful. Or the Islamic adage, that which you want for yourself, seek for mankind. This week is a double portion in our Torah, Acharemot Kiddushim. And in the second of these is that part which Jake just chanted so beautifully from the Torah, which includes this famous verse, love your neighbor as yourself. In Hebrew, this is said as V'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. The first word of those three words of this phrase should sound familiar to you, V'ahavta. We know that word from the second line of the Shema, and you shall love. But here it is not about loving God, it is about re'echa, v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Re'echa is literally your neighbor. And the word kamocha should also sound familiar from our liturgy, from mi chamocha. Kamocha means like you. In mi chamocha, it is also referring to God, who, me, kamocha, is like you, meaning the divine. But here, where we have it in the Torah, it is v'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Here it is like yourself, or as yourself, or even as you. Put together, we have love your neighbor as yourself, or as you. Each of these words is loaded with questions and meanings. First of all, who is our neighbor? What if our neighbor is evil? That is what the medieval rabbinic commentator Rashbam addresses in his comment on this text. As he quotes from the book of Proverbs, he said, love your neighbor as yourself, if your neighbor is good. But if he is wicked, the fear of God is to hate evil, which is a quote from Proverbs chapter 8, verse 13. In other words, he said that we are commanded to love only the good people around us. Because in the early rabbinic era, Hillel said, what is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor. A more recent commentary, the Bior, explains that emotions such as love and hate are not under our control. He suggests that Hillel's negative phrasing limits the character of the command in a way that makes it practical. Do not do anything to someone else that would upset you if it were done to you. A kind of negative way of phrasing the golden rule. What about the word chamocha, as yourself? This is the part of the commentary I find most helpful. That same commentary, the Bior, proposes that this word is not used as an adverb describing how we should love, but rather as an adjective describing the neighbor. In other words, love your neighbor as you, meaning the one who is like you. Love your neighbor, who is a human being like yourself. What we are experiencing now with the COVID coronavirus demonstrates very clearly how interconnected we are with all human beings in our world. When there is a pandemic or a natural disaster somewhere else in Asia or Africa, we usually can set it aside, thinking that, although it's tragic for those involved, it does not affect us directly. This is the first time in our lifetime, and maybe quite a bit longer, in which a disaster affects the entire world at the same time. Certainly, we are now much more conscious than ever that in a real, palpable way, a fatal illness someone experiences in another area of the globe does potentially affect us. And we are reminded that we are all one. We are all made from the same material. We all experience sickness and health, and we all grieve our losses. This is a lesson we can learn for the future when all this is over, and it will pass eventually. It will. Our empathy for others can grow, and the world can shrink just a little bit more to allow us all to feel for one another. There's a story about Rabbi Nosson Tzvi Finkel of the 19th century in Lithuania. It is said that one day people noticed him enjoying a private banquet. When he was asked the occasion, he replied that he had heard that a man in a far away land had won a great prize. He did not know the man at all, yet the Rebbe was so full of joy for him that he made himself a party. Every day we have a choice to focus on the negative occurring in the world around us or to find the positive. Yes, there are enough heartbreaking stories and statistics in the news every day to send anyone tailspinning into a depression if we were to think about it all the time. Yes, we grieve for those lost, and we should continue to feel empathy for those who are suffering, even if we are not ourselves affected. We should do whatever we can, not just to prevent ourselves and our loved ones from getting sick, but to provide what we can for others in need at this time. Whether it is financial donations to food assistance programs, or shopping for a homebound neighbor, or simply calling someone on the phone who you know is isolated and in need of hearing a friendly voice. But then, once we have done what we can choose a negative stance of doom and gloom, or we can choose to rejoice for those who have recovered and for the strength and compassion of the human spirit that is also flooding our news and our world with love. There are many who are demonstrating just how we can love our neighbor. Strangers are helping those in need, even risking themselves and their loved ones in the process. And we should be proud of our efforts as well. One example I would like to share is that of the Jewish Federation of South Palm Beach County, who recently organized food to be given away to those in need just prior to Pesach. Every community, including ours, was given food to help those who are economically disadvantaged, whether due to the effects of the virus or not. Every rabbi, including myself, was given the opportunity to tell those we know in that situation how to obtain this food and to get it to them. It made what would have been a very difficult Pesach into a true holiday for everyone. I was proud of our community and grateful to have been a part of this effort. There are many ways to help others. One of the easiest being simply to stay home unless absolutely necessary. Together, the entire world may emerge from this crisis a bit stronger and a bit wiser. Let us take with us the knowledge that we are all neighbors. And in this way, every person is like ourselves. V'ahavta l'reacha chamocha. Love your neighbor who is like you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Before we continue, I'd like to announce those who have helped us and helped our community by their donations to the community food pantry. Tonight, these are sponsored by Florence Carmel in memory of Leah Bobis, Audrey and Richard Mortman in memory of Nada Mortman, Myrna and Barry Axelrod in memory of Rebecca Corland, and Zena Wagner in memory of Samuel Adler. Thank you to all of you. Our last announcement is actually a ritual announcement, and this is the announcement of the counting of the Omer. So if you've been following along with us or with the Jewish people in this, you know that we have been counting upwards every evening, every night, until we will reach day 50, which we won't actually count at all because that will be Shavuot. So we've been counting from Pesach, the holiday of the festival of our freedom, to Shavuot, the holiday celebrating the receiving of our Torah, revelation. And so tonight, we are counting one more than we did last night. And last night we counted day 22. So if you can do so, please rise once more. And right after this, we will have the Aleinu, so you can stay standing. So together we say the Al Sfirat HaOmer together. Baruch Atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu al Sfirat HaOmer. Today is day 23 of the Omer. May it be for good. We remain standing as we continue now on page 586 with the Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמנו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל המונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד ושמו אחד.
In nature's ebb and flow, God's eternal law abides. When tears dim our vision or grief clouds our understanding, we often lose sight of God's eternal plan. Yet we know that growth and decay, life and death, all reveal a divine purpose. God, who is our support in the struggles of life, is also our hope in death. We have set God before us and shall not despair. In God's hands are the souls of all the living and the spirits of all flesh. Under God's protection we abide, and by God's love are we comforted. O life of our life, soul of our soul, cause your light to shine into our hearts and fill our spirits with abiding trust in you. This week, we recall those whose yahrzeits, the anniversary of their passing, occur at this time. Those whose names are around the plaques surrounding the sanctuary: Lottie Bernstein, Gerald Cooper, Eileen Ellis, Albert Faber, Augusta Francis Feller, Herbert Gluckman, Abraham Gottlieb, Lee Hustick, Josephine Janatus, Rebecca Corland, Alan Lubart, Irving Creamer, Alan Resnick, David Sachs, Mickey Shaw, Miriam Siegel, Sylvia Solomon, Larry Solomon, Jack Sperling, Rabbi Samuel Silver, Morris Schlein, James M. Schwartz, Rose Werblood, and Ida Zweigenhaft. Others recalled at this time: Samuel Adler, Rose Best, Leah Bobis, Ray Breitman, Rose Bird, Kara Chazen, Isaac Cohen, Nancy Doty, Beatrice Geller, Daniel Jeremiah, Jacob Geschwind, Ronald Goldman, Jack Grebler, Anna Horowitz, Nettie Cotton, Louis Lehner, Nada Mortman, Albert Rosenbaum, Louis Silverberg, and Ruth Suckle. And those whose deaths are more recent: Alan Wagner, Harvey Metro, Warren Klein, and Richard Lehrfeld. Of course, we add to this list all of those who have perished in this COVID coronavirus. And we think of those who have died, who were murdered by the Nazis during the Shoah. Please add to this list any names you are thinking of that I may not have named at this time. We rise now for the mourner's Kaddish on page 598. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah Be'alma divarach Yeruteh v'yamlich machuteh B'chayachon u'v'yomechon u'v'chayei d'chol Beit Yisrael Ba'agala u'vizman kari v'imru Amen. Yehei Shemei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ulal me'almaya Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei d'Kudashah Barechu Le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechamata da'amiran ba'alma v'imru Amen. Yehei shalom araba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru Amen. Oseh Shalom b'mromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru Amen. May the one who creates on harmony on high bring peace to us, to all Israel, and to all who mourn among us in all communities of our world. And let us all say, Amen.
Amen.
Please take a seat.
All right, so our closing song, there's a poem. There are many poems, but this one about the sanctuary, as Rabbi Aviva said at the beginning, the sanctuary lives within. What was that you were saying, Rabbi Aviva?
I think I'm muted. Am I muted?
No, you're good to go.
Okay, good. That although we cannot be physically present in our sanctuary, we should all recognize that the sanctuary dwells within us. We don't need to dwell in the sanctuary because the sanctuary is within us, and the Shekhinah, the holy presence of the divine, dwells within us as well.
Amen. So let's sing together, Sanctuary.
Okay.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Ve'asu li mikdash ve'shachanti b'tocham ve'anachnu nevarech ya me'ata ve'ad olam. Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.